Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different.
What's up, you guys? It has been a minute, but your girl is back with some Vsg updates. Now, it's been 3 months, and I'm so excited to tell you guys what my 1st to 3 month progress has been. So of course, everyone wants to know, how much weight have you lost? I have lost. I did not step on the scale today. I meant to step on before I did this video, but shit happens. And I weighed myself on the 1st and I was 38 pounds down. So I cannot believe I am 2 pounds away from being 40 pounds down. Now that's crazy to me to say that out loud, that I've lost 40 pounds is wild. We'll just start there, okay? Wild. But we're doing it. I'm loving the results. That 3rd month glow is real. It's so real. You start feeling like yourself again. You start looking good. You can kind of eat some better foods. Like you can kind of fulfill your cravings at this point because you're on a constricted diet for a while. So I'm finally being able to, am I 3 months out? September, October, November. Yeah, 3 months out. Okay, just making sure because the day's been kind of going a little fast. So I'm 3 months out and I'm super excited to tell you guys what to expect when you are reaching your 3rd month of post-op. So besides the weight loss, that's great. Things that I have noticed that is starting to change as the regular days are going on, you get your energy back. Now, that was one thing that I didn't know that you technically lose, but it just makes sense. It's one of those things that you don't really pay attention to until you don't have that energy anymore. So you get your energy back. I have been working, so I've been able to, I've been tired, but that's okay. I still feel like the energy is there way more than it was before. So your energy is going to come back. So don't feel like you're gonna be like, oh, I'm this lift little girl. No, you'll be strong and ready to roll pretty soon, girl. So energy number 1. Number 2 is that my skin is completely dry. Now, it could have something to do with the weather as well, but I can just tell in my skin that I don't have saggy skin, but you can tell that I'm losing weight all around. Like my legs, I have really toned legs. So no one can really tell looking at it how like, it's not even really saggy, but I can feel like the looseness in my thighs opposed to before. Also the girls, they still sit nice. Like I still can put them some tape, have them nice and plump, but they're just a tad bit loose skin-ish. You can see when you bunch it together, kind of, I'm like trying to bunch it. You can kind of see the loose skin, but it's nothing crazy yet. So I'm going to start trying to work out and tone because I like where I'm at, and obviously I'm going to lose more weight. So I want to be able to maintain the muscle that I do have. So working out is on my agenda these next coming weeks. And vitamins for your skin is number 1. I use Native body wash, and I use Aquaphor and a body oil when I get out the shower. Now, any body oil is fine. I'm trying to find something that's a little bit thicker and richer. I kind of want to just buy a tub of vitamin E because I use it on my face, and I notice a difference in my skin on my face because my face is very dry too. Like I'm dry all over. And I know that I get dry in the wintertime, but this is a little more excessive, and I think it is because of the surgery. So make sure you're taking your vitamins, especially hair, skin, and nails, because girl, that's like, come on, that's like Guts Got Woman written all over it. And hair loss. So I haven't experienced, since we're talking about hair, I haven't really experienced hair loss up until about maybe about a week ago. Like I started noticing my hair kind of coming out. I mean, my hair looks fine right now. Like fine, like I don't have a lot. But I do have a lot of hair when it's curly. And when I can tell when my hair is curly, then when I can tell when my hair is straight that I'm losing hair because my curls look a little different. And I was on keto before, and you know, when anytime you lose weight at a rapid pace, your body kind of goes into shock. So this is completely normal. And they say around 3 months is you're starting to notice hair loss, but it might not happen to you. Might be a year later and you're still losing hair, or you're just starting to lose hair. Everyone's completely different, but just prepare yourself that you will probably lose hair. So make sure you are taking them vitamins. Like, I've never taken vitamins as much as I've been taking vitamins now, because I'm trying to like make up for lost time at the same time. So that's the only downfall about that. Speaking of vitamins, I think I said this in my last video, but make sure your vitamins are chewable. Like, I made the mistake of getting some that were capsules, like pills. And with the pill, it's kind of hard to swallow sometimes. And on top of that, you have to drink with the pill. And that means you can't, you take like 6 pills a day. So I just kind of like, once those pills run out, I'm just getting liquid vitamins. Like, I've gotten a liquid vitamin from Amazon. My mom told me about this liquid one that she takes for collagen. I have moringa powder. So I'm just making sure I'm getting my vitamins. Hair, skin, and nails, girls. That should have been number 1, okay? So if you are doing research to get the surgery, start taking the vitamins now. Just thank me later. Eating, I have progressed so much in my eating process, I guess. Maybe not process, my eating, I can eat actual food now. So when it came to the holidays, I made sure that I ate my proteins and then I had the carbs, because I'm not, honestly, if I'm being 1000% honest, I'm not about to go through the holidays without macaroni and cheese and no dressing. Those 2 for the holidays are my main. So what I would do, I just pick at it. Just take a little bite. You don't have to eat this huge plate. Like, you really don't. And I even tell my husband, because he's the type, like, if I put it on my plate, I'm gonna eat it all. I'm like, babe, you don't have to eat it all. And I always been like that. Like, I never really, like stuffing myself, because I don't like the way it feels. And girl, you are gonna feel stuffed majority of the time. Like, if you take too many sips of water, if you don't wait that time in between the food and the water, you're gonna feel full. Like, it's inevitable. So just make sure you're listening to your body and when it tells you to stop, because that's the main thing. So fill up on those proteins and then enjoy the carbs later. That's kind of what I did. Speaking of carbs, I had greens, and this is the weirdest thing too that you notice when you're going through this process. Your body will tell you what it likes and what it doesn't like really quick. Like, your body will tell you if it likes this drink, if it likes this food. It's weird. It's you're like listening to your body, or you're not listening to your body, and you will get results if you don't listen to your body. So listen to your body. We made greens, for instance, and my husband bought frozen greens because that's what his family uses, but his cousin was like, no, we're gonna use fresh greens. So she did the fresh greens, she made them, she cut them, she did all that. I love greens, and I went to eat some and my stomach was like, hold up, pump the brakes. We don't like this. And I was like, we don't like greens? Like, what happened? I love greens. But what I found out was I wasn't chewing my greens small enough. So you have to think greens are like a leaf, right? Obviously. And it's going to take a lot more to break it down than it is to break down like a potato, like a mashed potatoes or something that's already soft. The greens you have to chew. And I'm still learning to chew my food until it is mushy. I know that sounds weird, but it's a necessary thing that you have to do. So I just didn't eat the greens. I was sad, and I didn't know why until I was like, well, let's try and make some of these frozen greens, because we had some in the fridge, and I was like, I kind of want like a vegetable. So I made them, and they actually turned out a lot better because the frozen ones are actually chopped really, really, really small. So I was able to, and they were a lot softer. You know, the greens, for them to get soft, you have to cook them a lot. So they were a lot softer, and I was able to eat them that way. So I was very happy because your girl loves greens. What else? Drinking. I did drink over the holidays because it's kind of like, don't judge me. I know I'm supposed to wait, but look, it's the holidays. We was having a good time as our first one here. And you only need a little bit. That's the good thing. A little bit goes a long way, let me tell you. So just make sure when, you know, you're drinking, take your time. Because I used to be a drinking girl. Like, I could drink a lot. And now I'm like, ooh, off of like one little shot. So just be mindful of that when you're starting to drink again, because we got really tore up one night and I was like, oh babe, I'm about to throw up. Like, I was not feeling good at all because I think I kind of overdid it. But you know, that's neither here nor there, and your girl is good now, so thank God for that. Another thing, speaking of the holidays, so I started my period on the 1st. Now, rewind just a little bit. Your periods will be all over the place. If you had a regular cycle before, not anymore. You have to remember your body is kind of like in a reset mode. And I didn't know this because I was like, holy crap, where's my period? Where's my period? Where's my period? And I called the lady. I was like, excuse me, I haven't had my period. She's like, oh, that's totally normal. Like, and I was like, because, you know, I thought I was pregnant. I was like, wait, I'm not supposed to be doing that. I'm not supposed to be doing that. So thank God I called because I was a little bit nervous. So your period will be all over the place. It'll come one day, it'll leave. It'll come for 3 days, it'll leave. It's weird. It's weird. Just be prepared for that because it comes at you kind of rough. And I'm sure it could be different for everybody, but for me, I was the type of girl to have, as I got older, the period and cramps would kind of take me out maybe for like a day. Like, I would just be like in a funk for like a day. This last one that I had, I meant to film this video on the 1st. It is now like the 6th or the 7th, but that's neither here nor there because, you know, we're getting it done. But I was like, whoa, this period. I was like, babe, what is this? Like, it was a lot. Like, thank God for this heating blanket because I wrapped one in the front and one in the back. It was a lot. My emotions were all over the place. Like, I cried. I'm not a crier, especially on my period, but I cried because I was like, I feel so unmotivated and this and this and that. Obviously, today is a better day. Thank God. Because I don't like feeling in a negative funk like that. Like, it just took me out for like 4 days straight. And the weird thing about it is it started on the 1st. I did not bleed on the 2nd. And then the 3rd and the 4th, it just came like full throttle. I was like, oh my God, I've never went, you know, this hard before. And I was like, what the fuck? But so that's one thing that I didn't hear about when I was researching videos, is that your period's gonna be all over the place, girl. So just make sure that you are aware of that and you don't get pregnant. Because I can only imagine, because, you know, you're feeling good and you're feeling yourself, you're feeling sexy. And I mean, I've always felt sexy and cute, but now it's like a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? So just, you know, if you're married or you got a boyfriend, just be mindful of that situation, because you don't want to ruin the surgery that you just got. Like, at least give me a year. Give me a year, you know? So keep in mind of that, ladies, because I don't know if you can get pregnant, but I do know when I'm ovulating. So, and that's another thing, like, you ovulate for like a minute. So you'll know when your period is coming because of how you're ovulating. Your whole body is just gonna change. So just prepare for that. But it's changing in a good way. Remember, everything is only temporary. I'm only 3 months out. I can't wait till I'm 6 months out and I can explain like, oh, okay, I'm back to normal, or a year out. They say about a year out, you're probably going to be normal again. So I'm just looking around. That's pretty much it. All the life updates on the surgery. I have no complaints. My incision was hurting the other day and I don't know why. I feel like maybe I slept wrong. Or sometimes when I sneeze, it hurts a little bit, but I think that's normal. I have to remember I'm only 3 months out from a major surgery, which is not that far. So I'm still taking myself lightly. If I'm tired, I'm listening to my body, and that's like the #1 thing you do, is just listen to your body. I am drinking coffee again, and I'm still trying to find the groove of what I want in my coffee. I'm kind of just doing like the sugar-free syrup, which it's starting to taste a little disgusting to me because it feels like a chemical. So I'm trying to wither away from, my phone's going off. I'm trying to wither away from the syrups and try to find another alternative because I don't want to use sugar. But you know, it's just things you're gonna just have to figure out how to maneuver. I've been drinking teas because I can drink tea without sugar, but your girl's been eating coffee because I kind of been really working. So that's pretty much it for this update. That's wild. I hope I updated you guys on everything, like hair, skin, nails. Like I said, hair, skin, nails, very important. Don't forget, take the vitamins. We should be taking vitamins already anyway, to be realistic. Just start taking them. And that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to keep this short, sweet, to the point, just updates on what to expect, what went on. And I guess I'll be updating you guys in month 4 to see how month 3 actually goes. So I'm really excited and I can't wait to be back because who knows how much weight I'm gonna lose by then. It's crazy that I'm almost 40 pounds down. Wild. And if you're doing research and thinking about getting the surgery, really take into consideration that you're going to change, and it's kind of hard to not change, but you're going to change in a good way, and not everyone's going to be here for that for you. So just be aware of those people that aren't here for you, if you know what I'm saying, and just let that be. Shine on, because everyone thinks this is the easy way out. It's not easy. Like, sure, it's easy. I'm losing weight every day or every 3 days or a week. Sure, that's fine, but easy, I wouldn't say. Like, you really have to be up here in your mind to get this surgery, because well, that's with anything, you know, your mind starts first and then you feel. So just be aware of your emotions and what you're gonna go through while you're going through this. And I feel for anyone that has went through this or went through a traumatic surgery and had others look at you differently because it's a surgery. But if people are getting BBLs and getting fake teeth and whatever, I want to get weight loss surgery, and I should be able to do that without people thinking it's the easy way out. Because girl, you laying down getting a BBL is the easy way out too. We could say that as well. So if they want to call it the easy way out, go ahead and let them, and don't let it get to you, because we're looking good, we're thriving, and they need to look out for us. So thank you guys so much for watching this VSG update. I cannot wait till next month, which is a little wild. Well, technically for Valentine's Day, because, you know, I'm trying to plan like what I want to do, what I want to wear, because now I'm finally able to shop at other places. That's another thing that was really exciting to me, that I didn't have to shop. I bought a lot of stuff from like Fashion Nova, Boohoo, things like that, because they carried like sizes 12, 14, and they had cute clothes. So now I'm able to, I've done updated, I'm just shopping Nordstrom, love, ASOS, Forward, Revolve. You're able to fit these clothes because they carry your size now. I don't know what size I am just yet. I don't know how many inches I've lost. I have my appointment on the 9th, so I'll find out. I would rather them do it because they know exactly me. It's hard to measure my arms and everything by myself. So I will update you guys on that. So just go ahead and enjoy your life. At this point, I don't know where I was going with that, but get the surgery. It's hard, but you can get through it. You can get through it. At least we don't have, you know, drainage that we have to deal with, like the girls that get the BBLs and stuff, because you're out for a while with that. And I was just like, ooh, that's another surgery that, you know, I don't know if I could do. I probably could, but that aftercare, whoo-wee, baby. So, all right, guys, this is short, sweet, to the point. and I will see you guys in my next video. I have vlogs coming. I'm vlogging again finally, so stay tuned if you guys want to just see how my day-to-day goes. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you comment, I'm gonna reply back to you. It might not be like right then and there because I don't, sometimes YouTube doesn't even tell me. So I will get back to you, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next month. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys my incisions. My skin looks so dry. So this is one, this is where they took the stomach out. I had one right above my belly button. I've had my belly button pierced twice and it just rejected, so that's scar tissue, not from them. This is like where they went, just right above it, and this one. So this is my stomach. I don't have like a lot of loose skin, but it is a lot softer than before. I wish I could show you guys my arms. You can see that it's just a little bit saggy, but nothing crazy. Like my thighs, you can't really see, but that's it. I am so excited for you guys to get your surgery. Let me know your surgery dates because I'm excited for you. I get excited for everyone that wants to do something for themselves to better themselves. I'm a hairdresser. That's what I do. It's in my nature. So hopefully you have an amazing surgery and a great recovery. And I will see you guys in my next video.